and you're welcome to Moment with Liz. And today we're going to be encouraging ourselves with benefit that is attached to motivation, self motivation, reason why we should work on motivating ourselves and continue to motivate ourselves, even when things comes around that can make us to be discouraged or show some restlessness. If we know the things that we're going to be missing out, then maybe that will help us to not chicken out. So, motivation boosts productivity. Instead of just doing a job or doing a thing, if we actively invest in it, you will know that we will see a clear purpose for us to continue doing it and to put in the best and minimize distraction to optimize time spent on such tasks. So, it improves and it boosts productivity. It makes us to achieve our goal. It serves as an inner force that keeps us to be resilient. Even when the road gets rough and bumpy, we have something that motivates us to go on. Another benefit of motivation is it makes us to up our game. We will never let our heads hang down. We will never give up or sit back or sit down or grieve forever. We will always look for opportunity to find another way if we are driven by motivation. It gives us determination to improve. It makes us to perform exceptionally in things that matter most to us. It gives us positive outlook to life. It makes us to manage with an unwavering optimistic outlook. Even in difficult situations, we will always have reasons to find a way to highlight the positives and see challenges as an opportunity for growth. Another thing about staying positive is that the motivation mindset, you know, allows us to reframe adversity, viewing obstacles not as setback, but as a stepping stone towards new beginning. Motivation acts as a buffer against life's setback. It provides energy to find silver linings and new possibilities in every circumstances. It also helps us to break the mold. Motivation arises when we have a burning desire to solve problems. It gives us eagerness to explore uncharted territories, pushing us to challenge and venture beyond just the conventional. It leads to groundbreaking solutions. It's an intrinsic motivation that addresses challenges and bring out or pave way for progress even in this world that we are. So, it is motivation that pushes us to defy norms. It paves way for a groundbreaking solution. Prioritizing our health. Motivation helps us to constantly prioritize our health. We will never give excuses for good diet, for exercising, for checking ourselves up with medically, for taking stress out, for self-care. It helps us to pave way for long life. It helps us to have reason to embrace fitness and to overall helps and boost our wellness and well-being. Consistent healthy choices are driven by motivation, guiding us to prioritize our well-being even when temptation comes our way. With motivation as our backbone, we'll constantly be reminded of our capabilities, and it reinforces our self-worth and encourages us to tackle even bigger challenges head on. It helps us to build bonds. Relationships thrive on positive energy. Motivated individuals with aspiration for a positive life or a go-getter attitude often bring and infectious enthusiasm in their interaction. This only happens when the two of them look at life from motivated aspects or motivated view. It makes them to collaborate easily, foster good positive energy and mutual respect. It's a never-ending growth. Motivation makes us to be open to a lifelong learning. We will be insatiable about learning new things and getting better. Motivation keeps us to be curious. It makes us urge to seek new knowledge. It makes us to master new skills. It helps us to step out of our comfort zones. You know, it gives us a constant quest for improvement to ensure that we remain relevant and important. And it helps us to adapt to this rapidly changing world. So at the same time, it makes us to bounce back. Motivation is a form of resilience. It makes us to get back to our feet. It helps us to maintain our focus. It's like a drive after a setback. Motivated individuals ensures that for every stumble is viewed as a mere stepping stone to achieve their ultimate objective. And this makes us to feel, motivation makes us to feel complete. You know, it makes us to aspire to achieve our personal goals. You know, it makes us to know that life is like a journey and we have to grow and fulfill lifetime achievement as we are growing. So, if motivation makes us to feel complete, I want you to know that ticking off personal goals is not just about the achievement alone or on itself, but it's about the journey, what we learn on the journey, the growth that happens while we are on the journey, and the fulfillment that is after the journey. So motivation is hope, and hope makes is like a driving force. What we learned few years ago, if we are motivated, something like that might come up again, and that will be like, oh, something like this happened, this is what I did, and it gives a positive result, and we can do it that again. That is the good part of motivation. Motivation ensures that we remain connected to our aspiration, and when we achieve them, it grants us a profound sense of satisfaction and enriches our life experiences. How about that? How does that feel? How does that sound? You know, don't lose motivation. Let go of restlessness and unmotivated life. On a final note, next time, with these overall things that we have said, know that motivation is needed, and motivation is a powerful force that drives us through challenges, creates an enabling environment for us to conquer, makes us to be extraordinary, helps us to achieve things that we aspire to achieve. It innovates us. It gives us opportunity for a meaningful change. It harnesses our motivation, and it makes it possible for us to know that there is no limit to what we can achieve. Embrace motivation, and you will not just live, but you will truly thrive. This is Moment with Liz. My name is Bumi once again. Until next time, continue to be positive, be motivated, and enjoy your positive life.